Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shane. If you've never met me before and you're tuning in for the first time, I'm on location. As always, I start these videos on location, and I'm going to take you into the new Science of Physical Health lab very shortly. I've just finished a physical activity session, the correct dose of physical activity for me. If you want to find out about that, watch some of the other videos on the channel. This is the park directly across the road from the house that we're the rental that we're in at the moment while we're building our new home. There's a strip that's just been mowed up back behind me and over in the distance there. And what I've been doing today for my physical activity, I have a challenge coming up. I started a challenge when I turned 59 in April of 2025. And I have that challenge continuing all the way around to April of 2026. When I turned 60 years old, I've just turned 59 recently. It's winter time here in Australia, in Sydney, and not too cold today, nice day. And the challenge that I've got at 60 years of age, I've got a big release coming about a series that's going to be national here in Australia, and then we're releasing it into other countries, called Learn How to Become a Longevity Builder. And here's the challenge. At 60 years of age, I'm going to go against my teenage students. I've been a health and physical education teacher since 1985. So that'll be 41 years when I turn 60 that I've been teaching health and PE. I love it. I mean, I'm obsessed with those two disciplines, health and physical education. So I've got this challenge. I'm going to compete against my students in the beep test, which is a measurement. We're going to convert my result and their result into my oxygen efficiency score as measured by my VO2 Max. So that's the challenge we've got coming up. It's a year-long challenge. I've got to prep for it. So the strip that's mowed in the distance behind me is long enough for me to practice, get some reps in, where I'm doing a set. I go up to about level 5, level 6 on the beep test. It's just the shuttle run. If you don't know what that is, 20 meters back and forth, progressively gets faster. So I do level 6, I rest for a number of minutes, come back and do it again. I get up to about level 6 on the beep test. Then I sit down and rest again, get back up to about level 6. This is my training. This is what I'm preparing for when I turn 60. It's only part of the exercise, part of the correct dose of physical activity. And then I do that about 5 or 6 times, and that's that session done. It doesn't take too long, but it's a good hard workout for someone who's getting to my age. So my goal is, can I beat 80% of my teenage students aged 12 to 18 at the age of 60? That's what we've got coming up. That's the longevity builder in me, trying to have a little physical challenge, a little hook, as it were, to get people interested and involved. So today's work in the lab, now that I've finished this exercise session, I thought I'd finish off before I walk back across to my home and have a little rest to get myself some nice little bit of fresh lunch that I've got made in the fridge. And what I want to do is, between now and the end of when I reach 60 years of age on April the 20th of 2026, I'm going to prepare you with this new, I think we have the title in today's episode, Learn How to Become a Longevity Builder. We've got so many things in creation right now with myself and my team. I've got a team of people helping me out. And we're going to put some content together here on the channel about what it is to be a longevity builder. So we're about to go into the new Science of Physical Health lab right now. I'm going to leave location and see you in the lab in just a second, where I've created a full-blown website where you'll get access to it for free. That's an interactive section of the brand new book we're going to release in April of 2026 called Longevity Builder. So I've taken a section of that book, put together an interactive website about one of the key core fundamentals of what it takes to improve your longevity and your health span. Got so much to share about that project coming up. I can't wait. I was talking to someone the other day, a lady that I know very well. I won't say who it is on the channel here. She might be watching it, but she's in her late 30s. She has got some young kids, and she got diagnosed with some different conditions which will impact her, have already impacted her health span. One of those is her LDL cholesterol, and if over time in her 30s, if it stays at the level that it's at, I'm not going to talk about what it is right now, but if it stays at the level that it's at, she's going to develop serious risk and threats to her longevity and serious risk and threats to her health span. So she's working with a doctor right now, working with, doing her own research as well on how to bring that down and how to, get herself where her health span and her longevity is not under threat as she moves from her late 30s over the next decade to her late 40s and then to where I am in my late 50s. That's the whole purpose of the channel, is to teach people, to share with them these things that I've been able to learn over the past 40 years now, but coming up 41 years in April of 2026. But also in particular, as I've done on my podcast for the past 5 years, where I've interviewed all of these PhDs, these medical doctors and research doctors, so practicing clinicians and also researchers from universities across the world in areas like cardiology, exercise physiology, molecular medicine, and a whole vascular medicine, biology, a whole lot of public health, a whole lot of areas and disciplines that I've gathered on my audio podcast. And you can find any app, the New Science of Physical Health. It's all free content there as well. And I've compiled all of that along with my teaching to put together this brand new project called Learn How to Become a Longevity Builder. That's what I've been doing today behind me here on location. We're going to go to the lab, then we're going to finish up with another video on a different location. All right, everybody, see you in the lab in just a moment.